Dear students, welcome to this video lesson. In this lesson, let me discuss the ED endings in English. There are three types of endings. For example, when a word ends with ED or IED, especially when we convert a word from present to past, in general we add ED. So the addition of ED can be pronounced in three different ways. Example, so it may take t or d or id. These are the three different sounds we have to pronounce while pronouncing the past realization, that is ed endings. Now let me introduce one by one. First, let me introduce t sound, ed as pronounced t. So the rule is when the last sound before ed when the last sound before ed is voiceless, then the following ed should be pronounced as t. For example, look at the sample given, talk. So this k, it is voiceless. So it should be pronounced as t. So like that here, park, park k sound. So parked. Help. So help, it is voiceless, helped. So here, kissed, right? Kissed. That sound is, that is voiceless. So kissed. So these are the examples. So the rule is when the last sound of the base word is voiceless, then the ed should be pronounced as t. The next one. So the use of d sound. So the same rule in a different way. When the last sound of the base word is voiced, then the ed should be pronounced as d. For example, play, a. So one general rule is all vowel sounds are voiced sounds. So when you take the base word, so it has to be pronounced, the last sound will be a, right? It should be a. So it is vowel voiced. So it should be pronounced as played. Close, close, the s sound, it is voiceless. So it should be pronounced as closed. Open, all nasal sounds are voiced sounds. So opened, d. Live, v. So v is voiced sound. So it should be lived. So the rule is when the base word ends with voiced sound, it should be pronounced as d. So the ed should be pronounced as d. The third one, so the id, the pronunciation is id. The rule is, it is an interesting thing. The third rule is derived from the first two rules. When the last word before ed is spelled d or t, so when it is followed by ed, it should be pronounced as id. For example, here look at the given example, want, wanted, wait, waited, need, needed, fold, folded. Here we need not worry about whether it is voiced or voiceless. The simple rule is when the base word ends with the spelling T or D, so the ed should be pronounced as id. Now the question comes. So one general rule is all vowel sounds are voice sounds. There is no doubt about it. Now how to identify voiced and voiceless in consonant? So the appropriateness of your success in this particular part is based on how you have understood consonant table. So what you see here is a consonant table. So it should be there in Daniel Jones dictionary. So here all English sounds are categorized as voiced and voiceless. So here this is voiceless. So V minus voiceless. This is voiced. Now let me pronounce it. It can be pronounced as p, b, or ip, ib. So this one, p, voiceless, b, voiced. So you will feel the vibration in the vocal cords. T, voiceless, d, voiced. K, voiceless, g, voiced. Right? Then f, voiceless, v, voiced. Th, voiceless, th, voiced. S, so I used this particular sound in the examples. S, voiceless, z, voiced. Sh, voiceless, zh, voiced. This one, sh, this one, zh. So the place and manner of articulation is the same way, but the vocal cords alone vibrate, and that will make the difference. H is a voiceless sound. Then in affricatives, we have ch, j. Ch, voiceless, j, voiced. Then we have the nasal sounds. Nasal sounds are voiced. They are called as semi-vowels, So, sorry, not semi-vowels. Nasal sound, m, n, ng. So these three sounds are voice sounds. Then we have l. So l, it is voiced. Then we have v, voiced, r, voiced, y, voiced, v. So actually, it is normally it is mentioned like this: v, voiced. So if you understand the difference between voiced and voiceless in English consonants, so understanding ed ending is easy. So based on this, now let me introduce around 50 words. So now see that decide. So this is d, right? Decided, id, right? Then arrive, arrive, arrived. Listen, nasal sound, listened. Answer, r, voiced, answered. Finish, sh. So that is voiced, finished. Open, opened. Live, lived. Move, moved. Frighten, frightened. Watch, watched. Watch, ch sound, ch. Well, that is watched, t. Wash, washed. Escape, escaped, t. Right? Like, liked. Collect, collected. Collect, collected. Wait, waited. Rain, rained, d. Answer, answered, d. Cook, cooked, t. Right? T. Ask, asked. Act, acted. Act, acted. Here now, let's discuss further examples. Play, played. So it is a, played. Clean, cleaned. Need, does sound at the end. Needed. Climb, climbed. Listen, listened. Na, listened. Stop, stopped. Count, counted. Does sound at the end. Laugh, laughed. Help, helped. Rain, rained. Na, rained. Finish, finished, finished. Open, opened. Ask, asked. Work, worked. Show, showed. So it is voiced. Showed. Bake, baked. Care, cared. The ra sound at the end. Cry, cried. The fill, filled. Float, floated. Fold, folded. Melt, melted. Miss, missed. Sir sound voiceless. Miss, missed. Place, placed. Rest, rested. Rule, ruled. Seem, seemed. Ship, shipped. Spell, spelled. Stamp, stamped. Wag, wagged. Wish, wished. Rap, rapped. Shout, shouted. Dear friends, so this material you have already in your spoken English record. So based on this, so you just go through it again, try to fix the words so that you will understand t and the ending very easily. Thank you. All the best.